Danny Lau here with Lion Real Estate, empowering individuals and families with financial success through real estate. I know I'm beating a dead horse, but the real estate market right now is insane. It is so insane that one particular property here in Citrus Heights got over 100 offers in one weekend. That's nuts. And so tonight I want to focus on one specific area of residential real estate: new constructions, new developments. Because for buyers who are seeing that high level of competition out there in the resale market, naturally a lot of people want to shift into thinking about buying new developments. But I want you to understand there are pros and cons when it comes to buying new developments. So some of the pros include that you can build equity by the time you move in. So, for example, a new developer, and I'm not sure if everybody understands this, but basically, let's say the developer is building 100 units. They don't just release 100 units at once. They release them in phases because they have a limited amount of resource and capital and labor, and so they release 5 to 10 houses every single phase. So for people that bought earlier on and let's say they take 6 months to build a house. By the time this buyer moves in, 6 months later, they already see that they've built an equity, because in a high rising market, every phase that the new development releases is going to be a little bit more expensive than the previous one. So that's definitely a huge pro. It does not happen very often, but in 2021, in this crazy market, it is certainly the case for new constructions. Some cons include the high lumber prices and high construction prices in general. On average, new developments are costing an extra $25,000 per unit when it comes to lumber. And that cost naturally gets passed on to the consumer. And so a lot of times, buyers who have been waiting on the wait list are realizing that they have been priced out of their comfort zone by the time the next phase is released and the price is announced. So that's definitely a negative when it comes to buying new developments. And also understand that when you are making a purchase to a new development, you're buying the base price, the base model. Every single upgrade is going to cost more from there. If you want a special backsplash, if you want a special top, if you want special floorings, everything else is going to start incurring to add to your overall purchase price. Another con is that a lot of times new developments have mellow roofs. Mellow roofs is a school tax here in Northern California, and to most families who is living in a property, mellow roofs is not something that you really see a utility from. It's unlike an HOA. There's no landscaping or maintenance or park that is associated with it. So mellow roofs is something that is just tacked on to your property tax bill, but like I said earlier, it doesn't really see a utility. Most families don't really see a utility out of them. Beyond mellow roofs, also pay attention to solar costs, because new developments are required by California law now to have solar by the time they complete the property. And so that is a slightly extra cost on your mortgage payment. So realize this: when a normal family move into a home, well, you have to get utility. You got to power your lights. And so either you're paying your local utilities company like PG&E or SMUD, or you're just paying the solar company. So why not pay the solar company, right? But that's not really how it works, because solar, when it comes to the eyes of an underwriter, they factor that monthly cost into your mortgage monthly expense. And so that will offset your debt to income ratio, and therefore for most buyers your pre-qualified amount will actually shrink. And so solar, in my mind, even though I love the concept and I love that we're going green, in terms of mortgage payment is not really a positive. Okay, so recap. Buying new development in 2021. The pro is that you can gain equity as you are waiting for the property to build. The negatives are it tends to be more expensive. You're paying top dollar. You're paying for lumber prices and construction materials. And then you also have mellow roofs and solar costs. But that doesn't seem to stop anybody from buying them because they're all sold out now. Let me know in the comments below how you like this video, and if you want to talk about anything else next time. If you have any questions, also leave a comment here. Please click the subscribe button and hit like. This is Danny Lau. See you next time.